But when they have pride flags in the back of them and they start talking about Trump, as a conservative, I'm offended.
Districts are teaching transgenderism when they should be teaching science, math, and language.
There's been a lot of garbage in and garbage out.
I represent hundreds of people in Ventura County who just don't want to be canceled.
Now you're witnessing the downfall of education by indoctrination. The size of the particles of the virus are smaller than the size of the holes in that precious N95 mask.
My first question was, is there gender studies?
Hitler had the Hitler's youth, and Stalin had the young pioneers.
The goal here is for certain folks wanting to dismantle public education, dismantle and defund public education. That is what this is about. My son has been a student here for 12 years, and he spent 3 years before that at the amazing Horizon Hills. From the very first moment we stepped onto a campus, it was clear that parent voices and parent participation are valued, sought out, and heard. It boggles my mind whenever I hear it being spread that CVUSD doesn't listen to parents. There are so many opportunities to have your voice heard and to share your ideas with the district. Here's a list of some: PTA, PTSA, PFA, and numerous booster clubs. One of the worst things I'm hearing being spread is that CVUSD and teachers specifically are, quote, grooming our children.
Standing up against this grooming.
Hand them to these groomers. Vote these groomers out.
Stop trying to groom our children.
It's just disgusting. I think back on all the teachers my child has had, and it hurts me to think that any one of them have to hear such an egregious thing being said about them. I don't always agree with every policy the district has made, but I have never for 1 second thought that they didn't have the best interests of my child and yours at heart. I would ask everyone who is commenting tonight to please remember that there is a child at the center of this discussion who is being harmed every time you speak. Regardless of how you feel, there is a child at the center of that discussion. This is a public school district. If you're about dismantling public school education, this is not the place. This is not the place for you. I hope that you will support all the candidates who are kind, calm, smart, and who truly have the best interests of all the kids in CVUSD schools. Those candidates are Cindy Goldberg, Bill Gorback, and Lisa Powell. Thank you.
Today, an agenda is being pushed with soft, round words like diversity and equity, which are nothing more than a cover for a sinister plan.
God is with us. God is with us. He will help us if we help ourselves. If you want your children to be Romans, hand them to Caesar. If you want your children to grow up to be dysfunctional human beings with hateful emotions, all kinds of mental problems, hand them to these groomers.
CRT is simply another version of Marxism whose goal is to divide people and train children to be social warriors and despise our country and its history.
Where was the common sense when you applauded the indoctrination of young students, third graders, to question their own parents and their own gender?